Hey there, this is Red. It's time for another episode of Red Plays. So with Marvel Champions here, I'm keeping with T'Challa, who we played with last time in the T'Challa aggression deck that I was running. We've stepped down to the villain Klaw on standard, and what I'm kind of feeling right now is we've got this whole Rise of the Red Skull thing coming out, and I just want to try to play something a little bit easier right now. So we're going to keep it loose with Claw and Black Panther and just do a run through here. And hopefully this goes exceedingly well for Black Panther, but as soon as I say that, then everything falls apart. So anyway, let's get it going here. So I've got Claw out there, and I've got actually, this is a custom content Claw, which he's really nice looking. Not a huge fan of the font, but I think they changed that in the most recent version. I'll have to go check that out. But anyway, so we've got Claw out there. He's got 2 scheme, 0 attack. He gets 2 boost cards when he attacks. That's his special annoying thing. And he's got 12 hit points. You've got underground distribution, which says the attack on the shield facility has been linked to an underground weapons network. All right, so then we got Claw, we got Masters of Evil, we got Defense Network out there. And then we flip over to your investigation reveals that the criminal enterprise is operated by Claw, an old rival of the Avengers. So now we need to go look for a minion, because there's going to be a minion in play that we have to deal with. So let's see who we come up with. We come up with not a minion. Ooh, it's Tiger Shark right off the bat. All right, annoying thing about Tiger Shark is he likes to get tough. That's his thing. So after Tiger Shark attacks, give him a tough status card. And 6 hit points is not something like with Hulk, I wouldn't be worried about these minions, but with Black Panther, and he doesn't have his stuff out yet, so that's a little bit rougher. All right, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is T'Challa's hand size. So let's see what we would come up with for cards. Holy cow. All right, so that is a lot of resources. Vibranium, energy, power of aggression, and the 2 Wakanda Forevers don't do us any good. So we're gonna we're gonna pitch these 3 cards. Oh, I hate when that happens. 2 Wakanda Forevers beginning. I need my equipment. So we're gonna get 3, and hopefully we get some permanents we can put out there. So 1, Golden City's good. 2, Helicarrier is good, and Daggers is good. All right. All right, the next part of that is we're going to go looking for T'Challa's ability is I can go looking for one of my cards. So let's see here. What do we get? I think I want to get the body, my suit, my vibranium suit. I kind of want the claws, but I think I'm going to go for this suit to work on getting the damage off of me and being able to transfer it elsewhere. All right, so we're going to shuffle up. So we did a setup ability. We got our cards. I think we're rolling now. We're going to do some stuff. All right. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get our Golden City out there. And Golden City says that I can use it to draw 2 cards as an alter ego. So that's the big thing is I got to remember to stay T'Challa in order to use that. So we're going to go 1, 2. Oh, okay. So now things get interesting because I can do that. I can do that. Or I can do that and then get that out there. I would kind of like to pull off the Wakanda Forever also. Well, my suit's not going to do me any good. My daggers could do 2 damage to every enemy, which would help knock Tiger Shark down. But I don't know that it's... So I'm wondering if Wakanda Forever is not really worth it at this point in time. So maybe what I should do is just get Shuri out there and go digging for a card. I think that's the right thing to do. Actually, what I could do is I can go this way, and I can use my Vibranium to play Shuri. So Shuri's going to come into play, and she's going to let me go get an upgrade. So let's see here. I can search my deck for an upgrade. So let's see here. Which one do we want to go after now? I think the Tactical Genius or the Claws. I think the Claws. Let's go get the Claws. Okay. Now Shuri's in play. Oop, I got one more card to shuffle in here. We'll put our vibranium suit out. There's 2 for my suit. And then, let's see, 2 for my claws maybe? Or 2 for my daggers. Let's go 2 for my claws. All right, then we're going to flip over to Black Panther. And do we want to beat up on Tiger Shark, or do we want to get rid of the defense network? It might be good to ping Claw down just a little bit too, in case he gets something that heals him. I think we're going to knock the defense network out of there. Let's... Actually, no, we're not. We're going to hit Tiger Shark. So we're going to take, we're going to do 1, 2, 3 to Tiger Shark. 1, 2, 3. And we'll drop 1 on Shuri. All right, we're going to be done. Untap, untap, untap. The reason I'm doing that is I want to put him in a position that I can potentially take him out next round, because he does a lot of damage. So 1, 2, and we're going back up to hand size of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, villain's turn. We're going to put 1 threat on the main scheme. We've got the Claws going to come attack Black Panther. Black Panther will take this one. So he's going to get 2 boost cards. So we start at 0 and we go up to put a weapons runner into play engaged with you. Boo. All right, and then we're going to discard a card at random from my hand. So I don't take any damage. And he does take a damage, but I have to discard a card at random from my hand. All right, that was not how I wanted it to go. I'm glad I took no damage, but that's not how I wanted that to go. All right, so we're going to grab this card, and it's our strength. I was hoping to hold on to the double resource. All right, so next up, Tiger Shark's going to attack, and the weapons runner is going to attack. So we're going to take 3, 4. We're just going to take that damage. So there's 4. My chips are not fitting in quite right. Printed a new board. I don't think it printed at the right spec. Dang it. So there's 2 and 1. Because we've got retaliate, so we retaliate 1 back at each of them. All right, so next up we need an encounter card. Counter card is, an armored guard. Who's going to get tough? Oh, I thought we were doing all right. Now I'm thinking twice about this. All right, there's the tough. This was supposed to be the nice walk in the park game, the easy game before Rise of the Reds. It's not happening that way. All right, that's the end of the villain's turn. We're over to the hero side. Okay, so we lost our double resource. Oh, and Tiger Shark should be tough too because he attacked. Oh, man. That's a lot of tough on the table. I need to get my daggers out there. Daggers need to happen. And maybe I should flip over to T'Challa, get some extra cards, and take a nap. Might not be a bad idea. I think before we do that, what we'll do is we're going to have Shuri attack Tiger Shark, take the tough off of him. And then Black Panther is going to attack Tiger Shark for the final 2 points of damage, and we'll get Tiger Shark out of there. All right. At that point in time, we're going to flip over to T'Challa, and we're going to use our Golden City to draw 2 cards. Ooh, wow. It's saying allies, play allies. But the problem is if I play my golden daggers, I can't play my allies. Oh, yes, I can. I can play Tigra. All right, so we'll get our golden daggers out there. So we're getting the stack. We're getting the super suit going. We're getting our stuff. So that's 2 for the daggers. And then we're going to spend 3 to get Tigra out there. And then Tigra is going to, we'll have her go ahead and take out the weapons runner. So she would attack, kill the weapons runner, because she does 2. And then after Tigra attacks and defeats a minion, heal 1 damage from her. So she would heal, but she doesn't have any damage on her. And I think after that is when the consequential damage happens. So she's going to end up with 1 on her. So we're going to be done at that point. All right, we're ready and everything. We're drawing back up to 6 cards. 1, there we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, Relentless Assault is nice, but I don't know that 2 Relentless Assaults is all that nice. Fun, but need some minions in order to handle that. All right, so we're going over the villain side. Villain side, what we have is 1 threat on the main scheme. Then Klaw's going to look and see T'Challa out there, so he's going to scheme this round. He's going to scheme for 2, and he's going to get a boost of 1, so he's going to scheme for 3. And we're going to go up to 5. Oh, we didn't pop that. That is amazing. All right. And then the Armored Guard doesn't scheme. So it didn't go over. That is incredible. All right, let's draw our encounter card, and it's going to be Sonic Boom. Spend 3 or exhaust each character you control. So I'd have to do 1 of each, and I don't have 1 of each. So I'm going to have to exhaust all my peoples. It's the siesta card. We're all taking a nap. Okay. That's the end of Klaw's turn. We're over to the hero's turn. Well, I wasn't planning on the nap there. That wasn't a part of the build. We'll use our Golden City. We're going to get 2 cards. 1, 2. Now, we've got Ancestral Knowledge, which is a alter ego action, which I probably should have done before I used my Golden City, but we're going to do it now. So we're going to do Ancestral Knowledge, which says choose up to 3 different cards from my discard pile and shuffle them into my deck. All right, so it has to be 3 different cards, which means I can only do 1 Wakanda Forever. I can do a Vibranium, would be nice. What's my 3rd different card? I put She-Hulk back in there. Maybe I put one of my other double resources back in there. Let's go ahead and let's put She-Hulk back in there. I would like an ally. That would be nice. All right, so we're going to shuffle these back in. All right, what else we got going on here? We could Avengers Mansion, which costs 4. Then we could use our Avengers Mansion to play a Wakanda Forever. That sounds like a good idea. Or we could use our Avengers Mansion to play we could play a couple of Relentless Assaults. The problem with that is the tough on the Armored Guard is going to soak up a lot. It was going to soak up the first one. I don't have a way to ping outside of that. So I think we are actually going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to get out our Avengers Mansion. Build, build, build. That's a Black Panther thing. We're going to draw a card. First aid. Okay, I'm happy to flip over to Black Panther at that point. And we're going to use our first aid to play our Wakanda Forever. All right, so Wakanda Forever is, I'm going to take a look at my gear. I'm going to resolve my special ability of each Black Panther upgrade. All right. And I have to go in sequence there. So as another refresher, the 3 that I have was, this one's going to move a damage from me to the enemy, 2 if it's my last one. This does 1 damage to the villain and each enemy, 2 if it's my last one. And this one does 2 damage and 4 damage to the enemy if it's the last one. All right, so what I think we're going to do, the order that we're going to go is I think we're going to go daggers, gloves, suit. All right, so we're going to do daggers first, which is going to do 1 damage to everybody. So we're going to take the tough off the guard, and we're going to do 1 damage to Klaw. All right, next up we're going to use our Panther Claws, and because the Armored Guard has toughness, says it's an attack, so I'm going to do 2 damage to the armored guard, because I can't go after Klaw with it. All right, then my vibranium suit takes 2 off. So I'm going to take 2 off of me, and I'm going to apply it to somebody else, which is the armored guard, which takes the armored guard out. All right, so armored guard is done. And we're done at that point in time. And we're over to the villain's turn. Unfortunately, he's going to scheme out his underground distribution. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're back up to our hand size of 5. Ooh, Yarnborn, that's nice. All right, villain's turn. We're going to put 1 thread on the main scheme, which is going to pop the underground distribution network. So that's going to go, and we have our secret rendezvous. Klaw has found a buyer for his illegal weapons. It's up to you to stop the sale, but the meeting is surrounded by Klaw's cronies. So we're going to go digging for another minion to bring out. And we have Klaw's meeting with the Crimson Cowl. Klaw and the mysterious figure dart into the shadows when you confront them, and Klaw's minions move to cover their escape. All right, so we're going to see if we can stop them here. We need to find a minion, so let's see what minion we come up with. And not a minion. Not a minion. There we go, weapons runner. That's an okay minion to come up with. All right, so next thing we've got is the Klaw's going to attack. We're going to take the Klaw's attack. He gets 2 boost cards. He's going to hit me for 1. All right, I can take 1 because I also retaliate for 1, so we're going to knock him down to 9. And then weapons runner is going to hit me for 1, which I will take. And we will do 1 retaliate to him. At that point in time, we need an encounter card. So what's our encounter card? Our encounter card is Masters of Mayhem. So we get to skip the whole each Masters of Evil block, because that doesn't happen. And then, so instead, if no attacks were made this way, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Masters of Evil minion and put them into play. Engaged with me. So, who do we want to go after? Do we want to go after... Probably not Melter, because he's going to eat up my allies. Tiger Shark is annoying. Radioactive Man is annoying. That kind of leaves Whirlwind as the one to bring out. I think he's elected the punching bag. And actually, Radioactive Man isn't all that bad. He doesn't hit very hard, but he makes you discard a card, which isn't as much of a problem with Black Panther as it was with Hulk when I was playing Hulk before. When you've got a 4 hand size and you lose that card, that's just brutal. Not so bad with Black Panther, so I may consider him next. All right, so that was our encounter card with Whirlwind, and we're back over to the hero side. So I think first thing we do on the hero side is we're going to draw a card. Oh, we've got our Tactical Genius. Genius. All right. How do we want to play this one? Now, I'm not too worried about threat over there. We're okay with that. We can start building more stuff. We've got our Tactical Genius we can get out there, and that would get our whole set of things out. So we could do Quinn Carrier and then Tactical Genius. Would kind of like to get my Yarnborn and my Endurance out there. Those would be good things to get out. So that would look like that, but I couldn't quite get the Tactical Genius out if I do that, so I'm going to have to choose one, which means I probably do 2 for the Tactical Genius, 1 for the Yarnborn, and then use that for a Yarnborn attack. I think that's how we're going to play that puppy. All right, so we're going to pay for the Yarnborn. Yarnborn's going to come into play. Then we're going to pay 2 for the Tactical Genius. All right, so next up, we're going to go after attacking. Let's take some stuff out. So let's see here. We're going to have Black Panther attack Whirlwind for 2. We're going to use Yarnborn to do an additional 2. And we'll have Tigra attack for 2. There's a pattern here. 2, 2, 2. So Tigra is going to heal one, and then her consequential damage will bring that one back, but Whirlwind is gone. All right, we're done. We do nothing with Shuri this time. She's kind of getting into a spot where I'm probably going to have her take a hit, I think. All right, so we're going to get 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, that's a lot of resources. Okay. Villain's turn. We're going to put 1 threat on the main scheme. The Claw is going to come attack Black Panther, but Shuri's going to step in front of this one. So there's Shuri blocking that. She's going to take 2 boost cards worth of stuff, and we get exhaust each ally I control, and then 1. So she's actually going to take 1 damage, which is enough to take her out. All right, then the weapons runner is going to come attack me. He's going to attack me for 1. But I lived through that, and he's going to take a retaliate of 1, so that's going to take him out. All right, next up we're going to draw an encounter card. Encounter card is, oh no, Affairs of the State. So I can flip the alter ego. Yeah, that's not actually all that horrible. We'll flip the alter ego, and we'll exhaust T'Challa. Okay, not all that bad, but now that's out of the game. So we're okay. All right, end of the villain's turn. We're over to the hero side. So the good thing about that happening is now I can Golden City and get 2 cards. 1, 2. Oh, I think it's Hulk time. We can also Avengers Mansion and get 1 more card. Valkyrie. Okay. And let's see here. So we've got, that can be a She-Hulk. That can be a Hulk. And that can be a Wakanda Forever. And then Valkyrie just gets to hang out. Okay. Let's make things happen. We're going to go over to Black Panther. Do I Wakanda Forever first? I don't think so. Let's have fun with our other stuff first. So I think we're going to play She-Hulk. Get her out there. Now we're not going to attack with her because we're going to bring Hulk out first. Because if Hulk does 1 damage to everybody, she can actually leverage that to do more damage. So we'll hold on to that. So Hulk's going to attack for 3. And we're going to take him down to 6 from 9. Hulk gets a damage. Then we have to see what Hulk does. So we're going to draw a card. And Hulk gets a wild. Oh, I got my other Wakanda Forever. Jerk. All right, that means he does everything, which is deal 2 damage to an enemy. So we're going to take Claw down to from 6 down to 4. Then he does 1 damage to everybody. So 1 damage there, 1 damage there, 1 damage here, 1 damage here. And then he goes away. All right. So now She-Hulk's buffed up a little bit, so I can attack for 2. Let me go ahead and do that. I'm going to knock Claw down to 1. All right, so next up is, I think we're going to do our Wakanda for Forever. So Wakanda Forever. Now, the tricky part is, how do I play these cards? So I think we'll hold on to our Tactical Genius for a bit there. I think we do our Energy Dagger first, which will take out the Claw. It's going to bring out the Immortal Klaw. Then we can Vibranium Suit. I think we use our Tactical Genius. Do we use it to work on the Immortal Klaw? I think we do. So I think we keep that last to work on the Immortal Klaw. All right, so here's how we're going to play this. Energy Daggers is going to go off first and do 1 damage to all enemies. That's going to take the Claw out. And Immortal Klaw is going to come out. Immortal Klaw has 18 hit points, right? 18 is the number that I see. 18 is the magic number, so we got 10, 5, a 2, and a 1. We're at 18. And we need the Immortal Klaw, which, did Immortal Klaw go by? Let's see. Where is, nope, it hasn't gone by yet. Oh, we're gonna get 2 encounter cards too, that's gonna kind of suck. All right, Immortal Klaw, there it is. All right, so that's gonna come out and it's gonna have 3 on it. 2, that makes 3. There we go. All right, so that was our energy daggers going off. The next thing we've got is our vibranium suit going off. And we're going to take 1 damage off of us and put it somewhere else. So we're going to knock this down 1. I'm going to put that over here. All right, and then we have our Panther Claws, which do 2 damage. So we'll take another 2 off. We've got this 10 extra floating over here, which is annoying. Our Tactical Genius, since it's the final step, as the final step it takes 2 off, so we're going to take 2 off the Immortal Klaw. Okay, so we're still sitting with Valkyrie in our hand. And I think we're done at that point. We ran through all of our stuff. We're going to untap many things. We're going to draw 5, so we need a counter card. I need to shuffle back up. Now I can get those Wakanda Forevers. Those ones that went by early in the game, now would be a great time to get them. The only thing I'm concerned about right now is my health is at 5. A big double boost could possibly take me out. That would be annoying. So Tigra's probably going to step in front of this next attack. I could defend against it, but if things go drastically wrong, I might be in trouble. So we'll see. I would kind of like to save myself to thwart and get rid of that Immortal Klaw potentially. But if I get a Wakanda Forever, I can fire off my Tactical Genius to take care of that at the beginning of my stack, which would be a really good way to clear that out. Okay, so what we're hoping for is one of my Wakanda Forevers. And I did not get one of them. Perfect. Okay, let's go over to the villain's turn. What are we going to do on the villain's turn? We're going to put 1 threat on the main scheme. It's going to go up to 2. The Claw is going to attack, and Tiger is going to step in front of this attack. So he's attacking for 1. He's going to get 2 boost cards. See what rolls out. We get 2. See, I could have taken that. So Tiger's going to take a total of 3 damage. So she's out of there. All right, next up, we're over to encounter cards, and we need another one. So we've got 2 encounter cards this turn. Encounter card number 1, Armored Guard, of course. Hey, I think I've got a way to maybe hurt Claw really bad this turn. Nope, Armored Guard. All right, our other one is Assault. The villain attacks me. All right, so I could have taken the one. I think we're going to have to block with Black Panther, and we'll use our defense. We've got defense of 2, and he's attacking for 1. He's going to get boosted up. Oh, yeah, see, that's 5 damage. That would have hurt really bad. So I've got a defense of 2, so I'm getting attacked for 5. I defend for 2, so I take 3. All right, so I'm down to 8. He's going to take one on the retaliate side, so at least there's that. All right, so he's going to go down to 14. And the villain's done at that point in time. We're over to the hero side. Okay, so first thing let's do, let's get an Avengers Mansion out there and draw a card. Wakanda Forever. No, by bringing it, like I needed more resources. Not something I needed. Okay. Okay, what are we gonna do here? We've got a Relentless Assault. we could get a helicarrier out there. Or we can get Valkyrie out there and use, well, use the helicarrier. That's when I attack. But I defended, so that kind of, well, but that's going to be an attack. So I can potentially relentless assault that on through. Deal 2 damage to a minion. So when I bring Valkyrie into play, I could get rid of the tough. Or if I've already done damage to the armored guard. No, let's bring Valkyrie into play for 4. We're going to use, ooh, how do we want to, so I'm thinking I could potentially play the helicarrier because if I flip, I can use the Golden City. So do I save the 2 or I think we're going to spend 3 to get Valkyrie into play. No. Taking that back, rewinding all that, because some of the thought is I can use my Yarnborn on my Relentless Assault, which is an attack, right? So after your hero attacks the enemy, spend a fist, deal 2 damage. So I think I want to hold on to that. And we're going to do these 2 for Valkyrie. All right, Valkyrie's going to come into play. If Valkyrie enters play, deal 2 damage to a minion. 3 damage if I do something else. It doesn't really matter because I'm getting rid of tough, so it's, the point is it's moot. All right. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a Relentless Assault. I'm going to take this back. Sorry, we're going to go back a little bit. I'm going to pay for Valkyrie with my Genius. All right. I'm going to wind that back just a little bit. All right. We're going to use Strength to play our Relentless Assault because that's where I need the physical to do the overkill. So we're going to do a Relentless Assault. That's going to do 5. Overkill is going to go into the Claw. So we do 3, and we do 2 into the Claw. We spend Yarnborn to do another 2. Valkyrie is going to thwart and get rid of the Immortal Klaw. Get that out of the way. And then She-Hulk is going to attack, and she's going to do 1, 2 damage to the Claw, and we're going to knock him down to 8. 2, 1. So this is the point where things are looking okay, and they go horribly wrong next turn. So, okay, so the question is, do I stay Black Panther, or do I flip and get cards and worry about him doing scheme stuff? We should be okay with him doing scheme stuff. Unless I draw an advance, then I'm hosed. How many advances have we seen? We've seen 1, 2. Okay, we're good. We're good. We can do this. All right. We're going to flip over to T'Challa. We're going to use our Golden City to get a couple of cards. Help filter for later. That's stuff that we don't really want, so it's going to be the end of our turn, and these are going to go away. Okay. Untap, untap, untap. Untap. And we're going to draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, what do we got here? We've got another Relentless Assault. There's Wakanda Forever. Some Ancestral Knowledge. All right, villain's turn. 1 threat on the main scheme. The Claw is going to attack. Oh no, he's going to scheme. So he schemes for 2. He's going to get a boost of 2. So he's going to scheme for 4. Ooh, that was close. That was a lot closer than I would have liked it to have been. That's not good. Got a little fly thing there. Go away. All right. We've got, that's up to 7. That's kind of scary. All right, we're going to draw a counter card, and we get Sound Body. So Claw's going to get Retaliate. I don't think that's going to be all that big of a deal. I think we'll be okay with that. All right, that is the end of Claw's turn. So we're over to the hero turn. What are we going to have go on over here? So I think we're going to Avengers Mansion and get a card. And we're gonna do our Golden City and get 2 cards. 1, 2. Now really I probably should have done Ancestral Knowledge. I really don't think it matters at this point in time because we're gonna try to get the claw out of there, all right? Okay, so one of the things that we can do, let's see, there's a Wakanda Forever. This isn't gonna do me any good. I can play the Hulk. So that's a Hulk. Let's see here. So that leaves me with I can spend a physical, an energy, and a mental. Oop, sorry, we're gonna flip over to Black Panther. Physical, mental, energy, these 3, and a hero action to get rid of Solid Sound Body. All right, next up, let's bring the Hulk into play. Bring out your Hulk. So let's get Hulk out there. And let's have Hulk do Hulk things. So we'll have Hulk attack. Hulk smash! He takes 3. God, feels good. After so much Hulk claw stuff to like beat the claw up with Hulk a little bit. That feels great. Okay, so we're gonna see what Hulk does. Hulk's gonna do a physical, which means he does what? That's 2 damage to an enemy. Hulk really smash! Yes! He's down to 3. I think we'll take him out with She-Hulk. There we go. She's attacking for 2. She gets a bonus of 2. That's 3. Bam! Claws out of there. Yeah! All right, I'm feeling good about that. I forgot what it was like to play Black Panther and get him built. Of course, this is standard, so we should be doing pretty good here, but feeling good about that. I could have de-thwarted a bunch of stuff there, but didn't need to. I think we got the win, so happy with that. So if I missed something, let me know. That is kind of frustrating when you start off a game and you get your Wakanda Forevers. I have a constant thing about resources. There were a few turns here where I had lots of resources and not enough things to do with my resources. So is Black Panther a deck where maybe I should cut out some of those double resources? Do I have too many resources in this deck? Because it seemed like I had hands where it was just like blah, resources and nothing else. But I guess with get your Avengers Mansion, Golden City out there, those can help drag out other cards to help pay for stuff. So I don't know. I got the win. It felt good. It felt good to get the win with some Hulk beatdown at the end there after struggling against Klaw for so long with Hulk. So, all right, that's it for now. Let me know if I missed anything in the comments. Hopefully we'll have some Rise of Red Skull stuff coming out pretty soon here. I'm assuming everybody else is pretty excited for that too. And we'll see which character to play first. I'm not really sure. I'd be interested to know which one you think you're going to be playing first, or are you going to go 2-player and be playing 2 of them first? Which 2 are you going to combine together? So let me know in the comments. And that's it for now. Thanks for watching.